Hi everybody, it is Saturday morning, just about. It's 1:30. You might hear my cat crying. She's had about 2 hours of play. She's had some treats, she's had some water, and she still wants to play. And I'm not playing anymore because I want to do a video. Anyway, what is going on in this world? In not just in girl world, but in general. There used to be a time when we lived our lives and all the little minutiae, he said, she said, I'm not your friend, will you be my friend? And all this nonsense. Well, it went on through your teens, didn't it, maybe? And then, unless you had to grow up quick, as some of us did. But it went on, through your pre-teens and your teens, and understandably so. But it stopped. It stayed. It didn't come onto the internet because there was no such thing. I'm not sure that it even would have come on the internet because it's almost as if we, as human beings, were a different species then. Is it all the inoculations, vaccinations? Is it something in the air quality? Is it the fact that government is spoon feeding us so many lies that our heads are in a whirl and we don't know which way to turn? Are we just all going stir crazy? I don't know. I watched part of one video earlier of somebody called, I can't remember, Natalie, somebody or other. And she said she thought she'd made this good friend and a woman named Cat Lady. And it was all a month. She met her a month ago online, and she's devastated because Cat Lady proved not to be true. And so she's going to expose her, I guess, in the next video. And these are the content creators who get thousands of subscribers and upwards of 500 views a throw, and are hoping to make it big on YouTube. Not with that sort of shit, you're not. Or maybe you will, because look at Chantal. She's made it big through burping, farting, overeating, and lying, and just doing the most grotesque things, sleeping away through houses of immigration, according to her, allegedly. We all know that one thing we can be sure of is that certain people lie. Certain people and their henchmen or women lie. They'll lie about anything from what they eat, to who they sleep with, to the amount of money they've got, to the chairs they sit on or stand on, to the balls they play with, or the rope that they skip with or use for other things, entertainment-wise. You get my drift. Anyway, so now I thought I would wasn't quite sure what to do, trying to calm my cat down. I'm trying to ignore her a little bit. So I clicked on and I thought, I'll see what Bali's doing. I haven't checked up on her for a long time. I wonder if she's calmed down any, if she's stopped clout chasing and going after anybody who might give her a mention, because she's so hungry for attention that anybody will do. Any little thing will do. She hasn't changed. But it's getting serious, folks. I've got to go in and really do my research on this, because well, I'm going to let you listen to it. There's nothing to say. She's just got a flat screen, a picture of her screenshot or something of Breezy's page. So she's moaning about just breathing, having made a video calling out Bali for being a predator. As I understand it, Bali, whilst she was in Romania, the country of her birth, she was employed as, not sure, not going to say a secretary or a PA, because I worked as a PA and I didn't do such things. And most people who do work in such situations don't do such things. Maybe she was more of a personal, I don't know, ego masseuse. Anyway, she's talking about libel, defamation, and what Breezy has done by giving out information about Bali. But you see, Bali, you see, my dear, what you don't seem to understand is Breezy has got this information from somewhere, hasn't she? And if the information is correct, and you're saying it is, then it isn't defaming you, is it? Just to state the facts. Now, don't anybody take what I'm saying as gospel, because I haven't looked into it, I haven't researched it. I'm going to go and do this, do that. But I thought it'd be worthwhile you listening to this and seeing what you think. And if you don't want to give a view to the person concerned, then you can come back tomorrow and I'll have all the info for you. But listen to this bit. Right, you ready? Hang on. This is all you've got, right, is that page. You can't even see it properly. It's just Breezy's page anyway. And there's nothing to see there. So just listen to what Bali has to say.
Hello everybody. So I have seen Breezy has talked about me and made a video of me mentioning a lot of lies and a lot of wrong information, and I want to clarify. I want to say to Breezy, I know you're listening. I'm really glad that you're talking about me. Honestly, I was happy when I saw your video today. And I'm glad that you say you're going to continue to talk about me and make videos and check my videos, because this gives me the freedom to do the same with you. And I actually have what to expose. I've been exposed.
Gives you confidence.
And I have apologized. And I've been exposed 2 years ago. You can see in the messages, this is from 2 years ago. And since 2 years, I've been on YouTube. And in those 2 years, I have shown the people that I am sorry. I have never made bad remarks about any nationality. I apologize for that to everybody in person. It was wrong.
We all know that Bali went into Nada's messages, and which he posted, and she's anti-Semitic, and she said some vile things. And she said some vile things about individuals too. Didn't you, Bali? Because I kicked you off my subscriber list, or blocked you, rather, and not before I took your wrench off you on the live streams for being the way you are. So then you had a beef against me, and you were calling me two-faced and everything else, and saying that simply because I showed, but I didn't show it, I was on a live stream when the ceiling in my darn bathroom behind me came through and water gushed through because the plumber was here, he'd done something, and that happened, and it was going to cost a lot of money to repair. It's still not repaired yet. But Bali said, "Oh, well, I've only mentioned it because I'm going to start a GoFundMe." No, it was on my live stream. People saw it happen. Moron. Anyway, that's by the by.
There's no excuse for it. And we will get to more things that you say, because also you're slander and defaming me.
Defamation.
Saying that I'm a predator. How can I be a predator? Let me clarify this. Regards my boss and those things. I said it before and I say it again. It was when I was 25 years old in the year 2006. So like Breezy says, it was in my 20s. It was also in my 20s. And that he wanted minors, that he wanted younger, that minors. Yes, he wanted. But that I made sure that they're 18. I even scanned to be sure. I even scanned their ID to make sure they're 18, and so I have information on them. And this happened only 2 times.
Oh, yeah, so they walk around with their ID.
2 times that I went. In Europe, prostitution is legal, just so you know. That I legally took a prostitute that advertises her services, and I make sure that she's 18. I did this 2 times. So I called the working woman that's offered her services. I called that number. I told her to come to the hotel, Marriott, where my boss was staying.
With her ID.
And I scanned, took a picture of her ID, and then went in the elevator with her, brought her up to the suite of my boss, and we sat a little bit there, so I made sure she's okay, he's okay, everything's okay. And I did this 2 times.
Breezy, you're wrong. She wasn't a predator. She was a procurer.
2 times I've done this, so this makes me a trafficker. I made sure they're 18. I even made a picture of it. It's 2006. I don't have the phone anymore with the picture, with the image, but it's on the computer, and the laptop still exists in Romania. A very old laptop. I think the pictures are still there of those 2 scanned IDs of those 2 women that I made sure are 18. So that is clarified. And that my dad was a pimp, yeah, so what? But she said that I helped my dad. How can I possibly help my dad pimping? When my dad met my mom, so what? I helped my dad before I was born, or how? How does this work? Because my dad was a pimp of my mom. So, and then I was born. So how was I possibly able to help my dad? Breezy, stop lying. Stop the cap. Stop it.
So Valley's dad was a pimp. He pimped her mom, but he also decided to have a child with her mom, and that child was Valley. Well, we're going to have to look into this a little bit more, I think, aren't we? It goes some way to explaining, doesn't it, why Valley is, or Melissa is the way that she is. Don't get so angry, Melissa. I understand being called a predator is not a very nice thing. It must be terrible to be, you know, a misnomer like that. You were not a predator, but you were a procurer of young women for your undoubtedly obese, greasy, horrible, nasty, dark, evil, stinky boss who paid your wages. Back with more later.